Hello everyone now, hello everyone in YouTube too. Hi, a little Norwegian with the new emote. So, quick news today. I am sorry. I have something cool planned. I worked so hard this morning for a small revamp on the streams. I made a small modification in the layout. I worked on having the playlist being visible. It didn't work. Uh, I made everything work, but 5 minutes ago I'm opening everything for today's stream, and Winamp crashes. So we are back to the old things. Let's hope that today's stream doesn't crash, because that's a big pain. Hey, that's so cool. Also, for everyone who doesn't know, L here is the developer of Tiny Life. It's a pixel art seems like game. It's so cool. Actually, want me to plug a little link to your socials real quick before I add Sunken City's link to?
Got a message from our pal gaming_electros. They say the following. Did you remember to wish Shades a happy birthday, by the way?
Oh yeah, I did this morning. If when we are finished Shades is still online, we are going to write him and just wish him happy birthday. I don't think so, but I will add the link myself. Yeah, he usually goes online at the same time as me. Oh, here we go. Nothing bad happened. So yeah, check the game if you can. It's a real cool piece. Also, I'm going to add Sunken's link so we can have it pinned through today's stream, because that's what we are working on today. We are working on a commission for them, and it's a real cool character. So there we go, and let me pin it. There we go. I did play Frag and Encore a little bit at the start of my streams. One of the first streams, I think it was the first one actually. I just talked a little bit about it because it was fairly new, but I don't think I have since. Maybe someday we will. Maybe someday we'll just go and make a nostalgia stream. That brings me to another thing that I am happy to talk about. Like, next week we are going to have a small announcement. More of a teaser than an announcement, by the way. Like, you can expect the title of the game yet, but we're going to see something from my next game next week, and I want to dedicate one stream next week to that, to react to the Mix and Top Hat showcase stream, and it's going to be so fun. So I am thinking, like, what can we do to get everyone here hyped and participating, and I am open to ideas. Like, so far, my buddy little Norwegians here gave me the idea to have a specific scene for it, like a cinema or something, and that could be so cool. So I'll see if I can do that. Oh, my accent. I am Spanish. I am sorry. Like, our languages are so different, and the pronunciation is so different that it is very hard for me to pronounce English correctly. Even if I know how most things are pronounced, and I have heard it like a million times, it's weird. It rolls off my tongue in the wrong way. I try. I promise. I try so hard. Maybe someday I will be good enough. Hey, that's lucky indeed. So yeah, let's go to the artist scene already, and let's start working on things. Just opening up everything so I can see everything. There we go. There's the chat. Also, hi, Rai. Hello there. Happy to see you. I should start with the mentions too. There we go. And indeed, this is a really cute design. I love the character design here. And as you can see, we are missing the face. That's what we are working on first. Also, by the way, what do you think of the new layout? I modified it a little bit, so it's a little bit more clear to read in the chat, and so it looks a little bit more like the shadow things. So yeah, let's work on the face. By the way, I have to tell you all, I haven't found what the problem is with the streams, why it crashes. So for today, I'm just praying that it doesn't crash. Like next day, maybe we'll have a different setup. But today, we are just praying. We'll export this and just overwrite this image. Alright, and now if we go to a sprite, there we go. Here in the face I will just add this on top. There we go. And I will add like a red color or something. So now we know where everything is. There we go. Pronouns in ref sheet. Oh yeah, I didn't notice. But they are useful to know. Like, I don't understand what the beef is with pronouns. Like, they are objectively like super useful. Like, it's not only like an inclusion thing. Like, they are good. Like, they give you information that you need to have for other people. Sometimes I feel like people just want to make things harder for no reason. Like, I am a cisgender white male, I still have pronouns almost everywhere. Because they are just good to have, like, they give you information you need. So in any case, like, we have this part for the eyes, I think, this side. Yeah, this is the eyes, and this is the top of the head with the... yeah, there we go. So, I'm going to just pick the black here, even though it's just a normal black. And let's just add a general shape for the eye. Hey, thank you for the follow, Neo Gabbit! Welcome here! I also want to ask, like, what's going on with everyone's life? What are you working on? What are you waiting for? Because, you know, there's a lot of things that are coming. If it's a mess, but I am hanging on. Hey, if I can help in any way, just hit me up, okay? I'll always be happy to... I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. I actually meant, like, what are you looking up to? Something that you are waiting for it to happen soon? I don't know. See, that's the thing. I also transliterate expressions from Spanish. Also, hi, yo, Being stuck, waiting for switch 2. Hey, if I can help you diving anything, just hit me up, okay? You know you got a lot of friends that are dying to help you. I know that I am myself usually not as available as I should for everyone because honestly I have trouble getting my own schedule to work for myself. But I always try to be there even if it's a little bit. There we go, a little bit of anti-aliasing. So to be honest, before anti-aliasing, let's just see if it looks well in the model. Working on an art commission, that's great. Like, little Norwegians here, I'm going to mention you because I didn't before. Little Norwegians here is a super talented 3D modeler. Like, I look up to you a lot. I hope you know. Alright, so we go to the... Oh, why is the texture missing? Oh, because we didn't make it an image texture yet. So first, let's make the shader. We go here and we change this to an image texture. And we pick the face. I am back. I am sorry, everyone. I am sorry. It crashed just as it started. I am very sorry. Also, hi Boxy. Happy to see you here. You come at a really strange time. Like I made a lot of changes trying to fix this crash and it's still happening. I will just migrate everything to OBS. Because Streamlabs sure is not worth it. Hey, thank you. It's real fun to work on this one. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I am sorry, El and Sanken, like, and also hi Waro, happy to see you. Like, Streamlabs has been acting up lately, and I don't know, it start crashing earlier and earlier every day. I reduced the workload, I remove sources, and it still crashes. So I don't know. Moleman Fighto. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening here. Yeah, I will migrate everything to normal OBS. Like, I was going to use that at first, and I just changed it to Streamlabs because that's what I'm using for the chat and alerts anyway. But you know what? It's not worth it. Like, it's not convenient. It doesn't work well. Also, I will add the pinned message again, because it seems it was lost.
Intercepted a transmission from Little Norwegians that says this. Don't you worry about the scuff stuff. Happens to all streamers.
Yeah, like, I know it happens to almost everyone. It certainly happens a lot to me. But what I am kinda miffed at is that whenever that happens, we lose like half the viewers.
Ilpek has got something to say. It goes. Mol Gato got him.
I'm sorry, but I need to fix this somehow. It missing because, I don't know, we lose a lot of people every time it happens. Let me see, because the eye seems a little bit small. Yeah, and also it's too So we need to lower it and make it a little bit bigger. Hey, look at her go! Hi, Gamma! Hello! You write your own animations in Blender? Yeah, I do. That's pretty much what I do for a living.
Got a message from our pal TGC_Dave. They say the following. Stream lab? More like stream crap, am I right? Ha.
Yeah,
Ha.
that's exactly it. So let's see. First off, we need to make sure that this is not deformed, because this is the part that has the side texture. And we are going to make this a little bit bigger, so we can have the eye for sure. There we go. And now it's a little bit deformed, so we will like change the shape a little bit until it fits. There we go. Way better. And now we just need to move the eye a little bit down. So let's go here. And we'll select this and check the other texture. So yeah, just like a couple pixels should be fine. Oh hey! Hello? What? Not happy to see you here. Let me see something. Thank you for all of the moderation. More than no one into that? Vice makers that indicate. Oh yeah, well, look, I am working on this little guy. It's an intro version of the protagonist. Well, one of the characters in Dragon Drops, a game by Sunken City. I have a different texture for the eye because this is like the whole face. This will be changing UVs for each expression, and I find that it's way easier to control that as a separate material. Yeah, Mormor sure is a Mojang employee. That is true, I guess. Hey, you are good at your work too, well. I don't know if people don't tell you on the regular, but they should. You should now. Your game looks amazing. Let's see if this works. Yeah, just a couple pixels more. Let's see if this is enough for now. I am back, I am sorry. I am sorry, I don't know what's happening. It's crashing even more than usual. I was hoping it will work better, but that's not it. That's not what's happening. Let's just try and power through this. I am sorry for the bad vibes. Really not my intention. I promise. It's just so hard not to feel defeated because it keeps getting harder and harder and worse and worse. And yeah, Box is right. This is a great theme. I always say it, like, we might like talk about how Final Fantasy VIII is like different, from other
Hold
games
ever.
in the
Drink
saga,
some
but
water.
yeah, I should definitely drink some water. Oh, hi, Tsunami. Hello. Yeah, I understand why it might be your favorite. It's like it's the favorite for a lot of people. It's not my favorite because that would be 7, even though I know 9 is objectively better. But you know, Final Fantasy VIII is an interesting case because it it has so many good things and so many strange decisions that are driving people away from it. But one thing doesn't negate the other, is the thing. There we go. Maybe a little bit correction like this. There we go. Yeah. I think this looks better and more similar to the reference. And also, you don't need to be sorry about anything, Tsunami. Hi Boxy, that's totally fair. Like, my favorite is 7 because that was my first Final Fantasy. There we go. So, with this in mind, let's start actually adding anti-aliasing here. And we are adding 2 points whenever we have a 2-point shift or more, but only one when it's a diagonal. There we go. This song is so good. Also so sad. And yeah, Gemma, this is a sprite. It's for specifically for pixel art, but I use it for textures too because that's what I do for textures. I make them in pixel art. I recommend it. It's like real good piece of software. And thankfully, there wasn't more crashes than that. I think 2 is enough. I am betting on no more crashes happening today. It will have to be a short stream if that's what it takes. Okay, I think for the eyeshadows we will use a really desaturated blue. Something like this. And just like with the others, we are going to have the diagonals be the light tone.
I've got a good joke for you. I'm terrified
Oh,
of
let's hear
elevators,
that.
so I'm going to start taking steps to avoid them.
Aren't pants like the highest kind of humor? We need more of them. And I think I will make the top shadow lighter than the lower one, so we have a little bit of 3 dimensions in the eye shape. No, that's also high humor. My head is not a toaster. A toaster toast toast, and I don't toast toast with my head. Who's high? I'm high on life if that counts. No, jokes aside, I think I have never taken any kind of drugs. Like, I drank a little bit of alcohol when I was younger, but that's about it, I think. Now let's see what's the exact angle for this rectangle here, for the eye. Should be something like this. This track is so good too. Like, similarly to Final Fantasy VIII, a lot of people seem to not like Final Fantasy X. I will say Final Fantasy X is the last good Final Fantasy, or the last classic Final Fantasy. Not even X2 qualifies. Totally different games. But Final Fantasy X, despite having a weird leveling system instead of plain levels, it's still everything classic Final Fantasy games are. Coming to Gamescom, I don't think so. That's really expensive. And I get Jason. I mean, I hate cigarettes. I hate tobacco. I hate the smell. I hate what it does to people. I hate that they are so normalized. Hey, 9 is probably the best classic Final Fantasy. It's not the last one. Final Fantasy X, I'll tell you, Final Fantasy X is good. Final Fantasy X is still classic Final Fantasy. Sure, it's lacking a warm-up, and sure it has this weird spirit tablet thing, but you learn how to work with those, and it's still a classic Final Fantasy at its core. You are still taking turns, you are still planning your things, you are still getting summons, you are still using magic, you are still building your characters. My favorite Final Fantasy is Minecraft. You know what? I'm always saying it. Minecraft needs more fantasy stuff. It needs more adventure. It needs more loot. It needs more customizable weapons and armor and more enemies and things to explore. And dungeons and, you know. It needs more exciting stuff to do outside of your home. Is what I'm at. No, I think I will actually move this a little bit like this with correcting UVs. There we go. This we can move back. Because we want this to start at this point. And let me get rid of this.
Little Norwegians has a message for you. It says, "Let this stream be filled with laughter." Ha 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 ha.
Jokes aside, I love that scene in Final Fantasy X. Because it's so awkward, so stupid, and so mimetic. And I am pixelated, I forgot I had that. Oh, you tried that? You are a national hero. I am sorry that it didn't work. Final Fantasy XII, I tried it for a little bit, and I couldn't really get into it. I don't know what was about it, but I really couldn't. It felt a little bit off. The line should need more of a downward angle. Oh yeah, the inside, you mean, of the eye. So it should be more exaggerated, like a bit like this, right? And a little bit like this. More like this, Sunken? Perfect. Alright. So let's just add some anti-aliasing. There we go. And there we go. And now, because this is starting here, we can actually add the yellow part. And it should go about this part. Like this. We'll see. Bro. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that kind of design, to be honest. These hyper cartoony things. So let's see. This should be a little bit higher. Like 2 pixels more over here, 2 corners more. And I think we can make it way rounder. Something like this. There we go. There's Jan going ahead with the Cajun music. What's it about Cajun music that makes it so cool? I would like to know. Yeah, I should definitely save. Because we are actually advancing a whole lot. Oh, the eye needs to be more angled. Okay, let's see. Checking it on Discord. I see what you mean. Okay, let me do that right now. We'll try to match almost a 45 degrees angle. Not exactly 45 because the model is also a little bit slanted, but we have to compensate one thing with the other. So we start like this. I think this is like a good shape. But let's see it in the model. Yeah, it's still not enough. We actually need to make it even more pronounced. So maybe something like this, and we can try and mask this a little bit with the anti-alias. Something like this. Pronounce. Rather bad running with a corrupted pipe. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what it is with software not working correctly lately. You know what? I will just make it 45 degrees all the way through, and that's all. That's how it's gonna be. Subtlety is not working, so there we go. Also, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit behind on chat. Yeah, exactly. You're jabbing, but I love it. I actually love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. There we go. I think this is a good shape. So now we can fix the tones in the yellow section. We can pick this darker color and this even darker one. And just change it. Just like this. There we go, and there we go. And we can even add a little bit of shadow in here. I am back. I'm sorry, everyone. It's okay. We'll try our best, and that's all we can do. I'm closing stuff left and right. Yeah, I am sorry, everyone. I'm really sorry. I know this is not being an entertaining stream. I promise I will fix this if I knew how. Next stream we'll have a new setup in OBS. Thank you everyone for the patience. So let's work on the next part here in the face, which is this front part with where some marks are going to be. And as you see here, it's just a few dots. It's 3 from the front, but it's more from the side. We'll see. So I will pick the lightest color and... Hey, we got a persona! Let's see who we get. And it's Posumania. I love this character. I wish I could make something more with her. Like maybe she'll be an NPC in a game or something. Hey, why is it creepy for me to look into the front? I do that so often. There we go. Look at that again. And let me see. So we have like the first rectangle over here. Hey, I'm Dupi and I am a cat, so I guess that that checks. Something like this for the second one, and let's see how does this look in 3D. A little weird, I have to admit. We should separate it a whole lot more. So that's what we are going to do. This should be over here. There we go. It's the one with the darker gradient bound. I don't know what. Oh, okay. How's this, by the way, Sunken? For the shape, maybe it should be a little bit more pronounced at the rotation. Maybe more like this. Or do we add more of them? Actually, I think this should move a little bit like this. So we have a good shape for the eyes. There we go, much better. A little closer together, okay. Can do that. Let's try this. Something like this. Alright, okay. About the colors you don't have to worry because we have two tones here. And we'll see what looks best. Also, everyone knows people working at Mojang, it seems. Didn't know there were so many people at there. From this thing, I mean. This one maybe should be go a little bit up. Here's me fixing small details way later into the work of the model as we go. So what do we think so far? Maybe this should go a little bit down to make it work a little bit better in 3D. Maybe something like this. And maybe we can correct the deformation like this. The lines thinner, okay, can do that. What's the cheek symbol color? Okay, let's try that. So I add this line inside to make them thinner. Maybe something like this. Let's see how does this work. They are still too thick, right? Maybe I should make them a little bit thinner. Maybe half as thick, okay. Let's try it like this. What about this? Also, hi Shredder, hello! Happy to see you here. You are coming to an extremely cursed stream today. We had like 4 crashes already. And yeah, most of them are cursed, but this one is taking the crown, to be honest. What's bad about my vibe? I try to be nice, by the way. Alright. Bring the outermost line a bit more and we'll go up a little. Oh, you mean up in the head, like to the back, right? Alright, so let's try that. Oh, up in the texture, closer to the middle line, okay. So you mean like that? No, no worries. You meant like that? Oh, the bottom one, okay. Let's try 2 pixels. So a bit like this. I need to add a path redeem. I have been waiting for that for so long because I need to make a hand model. Hey, welcome back, Waro. It happens to me too. Like, for me, the font, the problem I have is autocorrect. Because I have my font set up both in Spanish and English. Autocorrect goes crazy. See, autocorrect helps you, but for me it's a pain because it always autocorrects to the wrong word. It changes so much stuff, it's astounding to see. How's this, by the way? I feel the pain with the Norwegians. It's fine? Okay, so we can move forward, I think. I think I will change a little bit this so it looks a little bit better in 3D. Or maybe... I am sorry, everyone. Hi, I'm sorry. I'm back. It's not Twitch, Cedar, it's me. It's my Streamlabs. It's not working well. It has been acting up lately, but today it decided to just do the worst it can. Yeah, it's just my stream, I have to say, because it's the whole program crashing for me. Like I get an error message and I have to close it and opening it again. So even if Twitch is acting up lately, this crash is on me. It's on my side. Thank you for the follow, Yamar. Thank you so much, even with today's Carset stream. So yeah, I think we can move on with this and just start rigging. Like yeah, let's do that. Okay, this looks a little bit goofy from the side. So we'll make this a little bit thinner. Something like this. There we go. Much better. It's not going to be seen from the front, but you know, we try at least. In any case, let's start with the rigging. And I'm going to drink a whole lot of water right now. Oh, thank you, Yama. Thank you so much. I've been streaming for just a few months. Actually, maybe about half a year now. Man, time flies. So let me get this right. First thing I do with all armatures is going to be bone in front and wire. And this step is probably something not a lot of people do, but I always like to add a base bone for everything. There we go. And we got the basic shape here. The benefit of having a base bone, like, okay, this is a thing that probably for avatars is not as important, but for animation and for video game making, the base bone allows you to move the whole thing with just one bone and keep the animation for everything else relative to it. Like, you can do that also moving the object, but when you are making games, sometimes you need to move the object and sometimes you need to animate it within the animation. Yeah, it's mostly to grab the entire character, but also sometimes you need to rotate the character, like suppose you are going to make it flip and the center of gravity is different than usual, so you can just move everything up and move everything else down towards the base bone and just move the base, and then you rotate from any point you want. It's super useful. Oh yeah, Box's avatar is amazing. And the next one he's working on, it's even cooler. Like, I don't know how to put it into words. It's just so good, so detailed, so professional. To be honest. Alright, so we go to wireframe to know where our elbow is. There we go. And we'll do the same with the legs. This is parented to the hips. And we probably want to add another for the feet. To be honest, I will just delete this and extrude down to make sure it's correct in position. There we go. Now let's add one for the tail. And this can be parented to the hips too. Hey Tsunami, if you want any tips on starting streaming, like I'm probably not the most indicated, I'm not an expert, to put it in a subtle way, but I will gladly help with anything I can. Stop streaming a while back. I feel that. I will help in any way I can. Just ask, okay? This goes for everyone here, both in chat and lurking. If you need help with anything, just ask for it. Like, if someone cannot help because they are busy with something or whatever, they'll just tell you nothing bad will happen. And if they can help, they will help. So always ask for help when you need it. Definitely, I will try to help whenever it's feasible. There we go with the head. I want to add something here for physics. Oh, thank you for the follow, Natchgat. Welcome here, and I hope you have fun. Actually, I'm thinking, Tsunami, if you want, you can warm up by doing small streams within Discord, if you want. But you know it's going to be the same for people as always. Like a work session or something. And it's just among friends. And maybe you can get the confidence from that. So if you want, we can organize something one of the days I'm not streaming here in our Discord, and which I will flag right now, by the way. For any lurkers and new followers that want to be here and chat among friends, that's the place we do it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tsunami. Hey, if you need that someday, just ask, okay? If you want to just be on a call while working, feel free to ask, okay? Maybe that will help me work more too. So now I think for the mouth, I'm not going to add a bone, and instead I will use blend shapes. That's what I did for last commission, and it worked very well. I prefer the block bones because I can change their width, mostly. Because it's easy to see the shape of the body this way. But I know everyone's have their own different preferences. Yeah, you can open the jaw with blend shapes, which is what I'm going to use. It usually works way better, even if it takes a little bit of extra work. So that's what we'll do. Plus, we can add the formation for different phonemes. Alright, let's see, what else do we need? I don't think we need any more bonds, to be honest. So let's just rename everything before we start adding IKs and stuff. Base. leg1.l. leg2.l. foot.l. Oops. Hips. Spine. Chest. arm1.l. and 2.l. And I'm thinking, do we add a bone for the hand even if it's just a little mitten so it can like do this weird sign in which it bends a little bit? Alright, let's do that. So we do it like this. And since this is arm2, this is hand.l. This is scarf back.l, maybe. And this is head. I think we're only missing the tail. Tail 2 and tail 3. And now we can just click here and symmetrize. And we got the whole skeleton. Alright, you'll be able to grab things, I guess. Just like twirling the hand a little bit. Also, Tsunami, you shouldn't worry about accent. Like, you are hearing me, I sound so weird. I sound like a Neanderthal. Also, isn't Jet Set Radio soundtrack so good? Hey, Tsunami, mixed accents are just a sign that you're a worldly person. That is good. That shows you're not ignorant, if it makes any sense. Right, so I think we can just start parenting everything here. And this is another thing I do weirdly, because I like to just add the bones manually, add the wakes manually, I mean. Let me see, where's the head? There we go. This goes to the chest. And this goes here. And all of this goes to the chest. And this goes to the spine or maybe the hips. Let's go with the hips, we can fix it later. Sexy, interesting accents, I beg to differ. I don't think anyone has called me sexy, in as far as I can remember. Yeah, I hear that about French accent a lot of times too, so... Yeah, I think for the lower part of the body I will use the normal weight painting techniques. Hey, am I cooking already? Joke's on you, the Norwegians, because it was only the plate that heat up. I'm still frozen inside. There we go. Adding this here. And I think we can already go to weight painting. But actually, and this thing I learned watching boxes streams. Like, you need to select the bones first and then the model. Gay hand. Yeah, so we are going to add like a little bit of extra weight from the bones to the interjoints. So this way, if we rotate this one, we get the whole thing to move. Now for the hand, we need to do something similar. So now, if we rotate the hand, grab it! We can grab things! Here we go! It's not as complicated, Al. It's simpler than it looks like. Okay, so now with this we are going to add a little bit of weight here and here. Because now if we rotate this, it's more or less okay. I think this will be just .5 instead. There we go. Oh, DNG! I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Hi, happy to see you. DNG in the house. No, this is the hardest part in weight painting, I think. Hips are always so hard. I will just make all of this stay fixed. And then we can sculpt away with the other bones. Also, big shout out to my wife. Aya says she just brought me a whole bottle of water. I love you. She's the best, everyone. She's the cutest person in the world. I need to add something, some sort of redeem that just brings her here to be sit with me. Because she's literally sitting here with me right now. She's reading a book. Honestly, I don't know what I will do without her. You know what? It's wife time. There we go. It's wife time. This is it. This is prime wife time. There we go. Tell her I love for me. Ayase, you are so cool. Tsunami says you are so cool. I think she's right. Let's go.
Got a message from our pal Little Norwegians. They say the following. Real wife guy streaming hours.
Yeah. Hey, why are you cooking me over loving my wife? You know what? That's a real cool idea. Maybe someday I will animate that. It will be so cool. There we go. Maybe we need a little bit more weight from this. Maybe dot 2. And maybe this should have a dot 5 in here. Yeah, much better. This, however, is not very good, so we will add a little bit of weight here from the hips. That way, actually we need even more. Let's try 35. Dot 5 maybe? And dot 25 in here. A bit better, but still we need more. Dot 75. Hey, yeah, Jeremy, you are interesting. I always say, like, I am very happy that you joined this community. I know for sure that you have livened up everything a little bit. And that is a big feat. There we go. And just a tiny bit here, maybe. So now we get like normal deformation here. There we go. I think this works. Now the legs should be way easier. We'll start with this part, which is the easiest one. There we go. Yeah, just is the cutest, like both in real life and in 3D.
Got a message from our pal Mobilu Macross. They say the following. Hey. What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. You're gonna solve that mystery. I see you, Scooby-Doo. The trail leads back to you. What's new, Scooby-Doo?
Hi, Mabu. Hello. Happy to see you here. For everyone who doesn't know them, here it is. There we go. Mabu's another great streamer and artist. Good morning to you then. That's too good to be a positive. Nice. Do you know what happens, Tsunami? And okay, I will look at the front. I will.
Yo.
Oh?
Little Norwegians has got something
We
to
got
say.
a message.
It goes. Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. They're the modern Stone Age family.
Okay.
From the town of Bedrock. They're a page right out of history.
Alright, jokes aside, like here, I will get serious for a second. Tsunami, hear this. The nicer you are to people, nice people will appreciate you more, but bad people will ask for more. That's something that always happens. You give some people your hand and they will take your whole arm. They will ask for more and for more, and then they will make you feel like you are the bad person for not giving everything to them. That happens. The worst part is that it's very hard to know when it happens. Like, it's easier to see from outside. So always, when someone is telling you that you are not doing enough, think, what are they doing for you? What are they doing for other people? And what are you doing for other people too? And you'll see there is discrepancies. Most people will be okay with you doing even less, and the person that is asking more from you will probably not do a lot for other people. So yeah, I think that is very important. I wouldn't say it's a wholesome message, it's more a bit of a don't trust everyone with everything, but it's important, and I think it's important to know because that's happened to me in the past. I think it happens to a lot of people. And you know, I don't want that to happen to the nice people I know. I don't want that to happen to any of you. Also, it's the kind of lesson you cannot learn once and that's about it. You'll be relearning that lesson a lot of times in your life. Because the moment you get the toxic people out of your life, you'll forget. Because everyone else is treating you right. And so we fall in the same pitfall again. But it's okay because nice people will always remind you. They will always tell you, hey, just for your information, that person's a little bit sus. Also, and this is another lesson that I had to learn, and it's not talked about too often, but there is different kind of friends. Being a friend is not like a nuclear thing with a black and white definition. Some people you cannot expect a lot from, but that doesn't mean they are not friends. They are just friends, but only to the extent they can and their life allows. It's very rare that friendships are completely symmetrical, by the way. So as long as they don't become toxic, that's also not something to be worried about. And yeah, definitely, like I always remember that when you started working on your avatar, I immediately thought Yogi Beer. It's so good. I really loved your avatar, buddy. Alright, let's see what else. This works. Head works, but here's the thing, the head clips through the bandana. So what we'll do is pick this whole thing and add half the weight for the head. And same for the chest. And now we can see how it kind of works. But we need to make the side more focused on the chest. Alright. And probably also the complete back of the bandana. There we go. So now we can add like 20 weight here, a little bit. Maybe something like .1 to the side. And here, like maybe .65. There we go. So now the head turns more the front than anything else. There we go. So now we can see things in action. And we see that everything deforms correctly. There we go, ready to have a chocolate milk. Saving because I don't want to lose anything. And I am happy to report that we've been online for half an hour without this crashing. So yeah. Well, I see I missed a hit of the chat. Oh yeah, oh that's great to know. Thank you. Everyone else treats it like a small leak, a small peek at things that are coming. We'll give you more information soon enough. And by the way, I think because This crashes so many times we lost the pin message. To be honest, I am now scared to add it, just in case that makes everything crash again. Hey, happily we didn't get any more crashes. Okay, so now, interesting thing. We are going to add AKs here. Remember who doesn't know that and you are not experienced with 3D? AKs are like bones that are not designed to move the character, but to counter other bones. So we have easier controls. So what I'll do is by the way, I will parent this to the base. That way, if I move the base, I move everything, which was the reason I added this. Not very message, yeah. Like, don't you get that feeling sometimes that the smallest thing can just make everything crash? Or that some things just will make your day go wrong, or will make, I don't know, something bad to happen, even if logically it doesn't make any sense. Because I sure do get that a lot. In any case, so I will duplicate the hand, and I will make it like a bit bigger. And parent this to the base too. And this one is going to be our hand IK. So I will rename it AK hand.l. And I will add another bone. This one is going to be our elbow. And I will make it tiny, and I will parent it to the hand. There we go. And this one is called EK elbow.l. And why those bones? You ask. Well, you'll see. ¿Estás saying the letter L? I'm sorry! I'm sorry, L. Want me to call you Alpec instead? I am now realizing how that could happen. Okay. I am sorry. So in any case, we'll pick the real hand here, and I will add where it is, copy rotation here. And we pick armature and AK hand.l. I'm sorry, by the way. So yeah, world space. And what this does is that if we rotate this, we rotate the hand. But it's not over, because now we get the arm instead, and add inverse kinematics. And we pick the hand again. We get a change length of 2, so it only affects the arm. And magic! We can now move the whole arm to fit some things. But it's not even over yet, because we are also adding inverse kinematics with a change length of 1. And this time we get the elbow. And what this does is that now, when we rotate this, the elbow always points in that direction. Want the elbow to go down? We can do this. There we go. This is the easiest way to animate. So now we need to do the same for the rest of the body. Rigging sure is like magic. I love rigging. It's so fun. So I will duplicate the foot here, and I will do the same thing. There we go. Oh, we have a raid. Hey, Cotlis. Hello, welcome, raiders. Yeah, the thick ones, I like making them wide. Hello, hello. Welcome here. Oh yeah, I need to add the trick dance. As soon as we are finished with this, we are going to do this. It's a fun little thing. Hey, if your next model looks as cool as the last one, it will be a thing to behold. I really like how it turned out. We parent this to the feet. Move this over here. And this is IK knee. Alright, so now we can actually add kinematics in here. Here we go. There we go. And here we go. So now we can move the leg like this, and we can make it walk. Yeah, as Little Norwegian said, here in their Discord there is some seriously talented people. Like, you wouldn't even believe it. Like, I feel like I'm the least artistically aligned person in there. That's how good everyone is. Alright, we'll do something else in here for the rig before moving over this. And instead we'll move the bones to the different groups. Here we only have one collection, which is bones, but we will add another one, which will move up, and this is controls. So everything here we move to bones only, but now we move everything that we want to actually control, we move it to this new group. And this is all of the AKs, but also some of the normal bones. I think this should be all. There we go, 2 controls. Now for the tail I'm thinking, I will add another one here. And this will be called tail tip. And this is for another kind of inverse kinematics, which is real cool. Like, we go here and we add dumped track, and we pick the tail tip. And I think I will use 0.5 for now. And I will do the same here, but now it's for tail 3. So now when I move this, it has some weird little wiggle. I will make it a little bit bigger though. So now the tail can wiggle. It's so fun. I love this hack. Sadly, it's not ported to Unity, but it's useful for animation. It's so cool, it's so fun. That said, this one goes to controls, and these other bones are going to the normal group. And finally, we go back to the edit mode, and we remove the whole side here. All of this. Go. So actually, yeah. So now we can just pick everything and symmetrize again, and now we got everything with all of the setup in both sides. And the best part, if we come here and we hide the bones group, Now we only have the controls, and now it's super easy to animate the character. And here's the trick dance that we were talking about. Also, hi Connie, hello! Happy to see you here. Yeah, those physics doesn't port to Unity. In Unity you have to remake them. Wow, 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 wow. It's so good. There we go. It's so fun. Hello. It's okay. Being here lurking is good too. Like I always lurk when I'm in someone else's stream, especially after raiding. So with this, we have the whole body rig done. And all we have left to do is making blend shades for the head and different expressions for the sprite. To be a mascot for a desert-based RPG. Hey, we got another raid! Hello, Noah! Hello here! Happy to you join? We are lucky because the Steam hasn't crashed for a while now. Just be aware it could happen at any time. Not that we are like a bunch of people in here, I want to ask, because I asked this in Discord, but I would love to hear your inputs in here. By the way, this is parented. Okay, yeah, it is. Also, I forgot, this one also goes to controls. And these two are supposed to be parented to this. Oh, it's already, okay. Good. So now we can even do this. There we go. And if it helps, Tsunami, I love what you're here talking. All of you talking here really leaving everything up. No, what I was going to ask is next week on Tuesday, it will be a very special stream. We will be reacting the Mix event and Top Hat Studio showcase right after, because there will be something from me in there and a lot of things from friends. So I am wondering if there is anything you would like for me to do on that stream to make it extra special. Dropable drag and drop. That's a good one. I'm happy to hear that, Tsunami. I gotta say, like, I see a lot of myself and my own social anxiety reflected on you. Because, you believe it or not, the reason I started streaming is because I wasn't able to just talk to anyone. Like, that really was impossible for me. There is so many game devs and so many artists I would love to be friends with, but I never reached out to them because I felt that maybe I will be just a nuisance. But this has helped me a lot. So anyway, we have two things to do for this fella to have emotions. One is working on textures and the other is working on blend shapes. I think we'll start with blend shapes because that thing will just be here in Blender. We don't have to change the window. So here's the thing, just like the armature has those bone groups, here the model has those and have those shape keys. Right now the list is empty, but if we add one, This one is basis, and it's just the model as it looks. Thank you, buddy. The model sure is looking good, but I think it's mostly because the design itself is very good too. Yeah, I feel ya. Yeah, eyes are texture only. We will add alternate texture for them later on. In fact, I'm thinking I will remove this key for now because I'm thinking we want to make sure the topology in the head is the one we want before we move on, because then everything will be locked in place. And we want to make sure this looks good from all angles, and I'm thinking we need a subdivision in here. So I will add it right now while we still can. And I will hide some faces to make this easier. Alright. Because now we can move this a little bit to the side. And this way everything will look a little bit rounder. There we go, much better. Note the eye is not as deformed. And I think that helps a whole lot. What do you think so far? Your spatula? From top down, of course. If you want, I can actually grab the whole head and hide everything else, so we can see at the whole thing. Yeah, there is no flare in here. It's round, completely round. In fact, if you want, we can try to make this a little bit more triangular. Like so. Is it better this way? It is not like a big change, but it helps when looking at the front and the top. What do you think? We leave it like this, or we go back to the previous shape? Okay. Yeah, I think so too. I think this helps. That's great. I would love to see that plushie, by the way. I'm thinking maybe we can add yet another subdivision, even if we are adding... Oh, there we go. This combo only means one thing, and it's that Favor has come here. Hi, Favor. See, people who want to say hi in a different way, they find a way. There we go. Because now we can move this a little bit here. We disable this, by the way. There we go. And I think we can actually save a few polygons this way. We can actually come here, dissolve this again, and add this other subdivision instead. Yeah, I think this is good. Much better shape. The eye is much easier to see. And we got the front to not look as goofy. Hey, it's okay, El. You've been cranking out updates left and right lately. And that approach with smaller updates that go back to back is also real cool. A microwave. It's true that it has small wave if it's micro. Alright, so with this done, let's actually add a shape key. And the way it works is that okay. So the way it works is I add here an open mouth shape. And right now it doesn't show anything, but we go here and I pick this pixel, this vertex, and I get microwave again. There we go. I'm back. And what is going on? I'm fine. So yeah, we pick all of these, a few more, and we can just move them to any point we want. What's going on here? I am spinning like Crash Bandicoot. Just very slowly. What was that deformation? I promise I will be fine. Even after all of this. I think maybe we even rotate this a little bit. How does it look like this? Yeah. Now we make this a little bit more exaggerated. This comes a little bit up, like this. What do you think so far? Maybe this also goes a little bit back when the mouth is open. I think this works. Maybe we can make this go a little bit to the front. And this one a little bit like this. Because now in the middle of the animation it doesn't clip with itself. Yeah, there we go. So this will be the base we'll use for all of the expressions. And I will open... No, actually I don't think I need to open a reference. I think I know what I need to do. So I get... We need visions for little things. And also, by the way, we are missing an important part of the texture, now that I'm thinking about it. Let me see. There we go, we are missing the heart! There we go. We need to add it. Luckily, we have this part in here that we will move down. It's going to be hard to see though, but we will try. We will do our best. So let's go back to UV editing. And let's see where this part is. Okay, this is here. So we will go back to texture editing. There we go. And it's not here actually. Interesting. Hi Atomaru! Welcome here, welcome to the chat. So we'll go back to the body texture. And it's not here either. Interesting. No worries though. We go back to Blender and we will export this UV. To UVs. And then we come back here. And I add it on top. On a new layer, by the way. So I can come back here and just make this the correct shade of red. There we go. And now we can add the heart. An experienced artist. That's a good one. Let me check real quick. What's the shape? Yeah. So we go here and it's using the same color as everything else, so this should be easy. There we go. I think I will move everything. One. There we go. And let's see how it works. Also, hi Natak. Hello. I hope the stream doesn't go too choppy. It's weird. It lags sometimes. That's on Twitch. If it Fallout crashes, then that's on me because my software is acting up lately. So we come back here, reload the texture, and there we have the heart. It's a little bit big though, so we'll make it smaller this way. Alright, I think this works. And we move it like this, because it should be in the lower part. And also I think, and this is something we'll do in the normal shape as well. Let me see, there we go. We move this a little bit backwards. And now here it moves like this. Finally, we go back to the texture and make sure that we have the whole area around this to be the correct color. And we can just delete the other part already. And delete this layer. There we go. And now it looks just like the rest. We can maybe lower this and this. By the way, the top middle line isn't as long as the other two. Oh, which line are you meaning? The one at the top of the head? Oh. This one you mean? Alright, so the center one is a bit shorter, right? Alright. Yes, okay. Let's do that. So I should just like do something like this. Like this? Or even a bit shorter. Ah, it's longer. Okay, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood it completely. So we make it a bit longer. There we go. It happens. Communication is hard sometimes. Ah, now I see what you meant. No, this is way better. Do you like it this way, or should I add even one extra pixel here? Because I could also do that. One extra pixel, okay. Coming right up. There we go. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is good. We seem to be missing just a few pixels here, so we'll fix that too. There we go. Oh, thank you, Sanken. Alright. Now the heart is visible too. It's a little hard to see from this angle, but I don't think there is much we can do about it. At most, I think we can improve this by adding a little bit of anti-aliasing. But just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Cool little heart. Maybe we can actually make it easier to see this way. There we go. Little bit of a cheat, but it helps. There we go. I think this was a good move. Alright, so let's go back to the normal view of the model. Again saving. And now let's add more versions of this. Yeah, saving, exactly. Because we need different shapes for different vowels. So what I'll do is create new shape from mix. So we got a copy of this previous shape, but this one will be for the letter A. So we just call it A. And I think it will be just like very similar to the normal open mouth animation. I think something like this is good. Maybe we will rotate this a little bit down. Alright. Nothing weird, nothing fancy, only this. And we do this once again. Except this one is E, I. And this time it is only ever so slightly open. Something like this. Something like this. So when you pronounce the letter I, letter E actually, because it's with Japanese pronunciation, it will do this. And we do it yet again. This time it's E or E. And this one is just a little bit more closer than the A. So we'll just do this and this. And of course we cannot use two at once. Maybe this also needs to go a little bit like this. There we go. Showing all vowels at once, it will look incredibly cursed if you want to see. This is you on all vowels. Never say all vowels at once. Forbidden speech. So now we create another one. And this one is for O. O. And this one is one of the funniest ones because I have to open this a little bit more, but also closing it near the mouth. Also Crash Team Racing soundtrack, my beloved. Never say all vowels at once at 3 AM. And we will make it extra fun like this. Making the mouth going together to the center a little bit. So now when you pronounce O, wait, why is it doing? Oh yeah, there we go. It goes like this. To be honest, we could also just move this a little bit down when we do this. I think this will help. Not neither with it, not neither with I. Maybe with R we can do it a little bit. There we go. And definitely with this one. There we go. It really is a really cute design. You really cook with this one. Well, not you. Who was it? What was their name? They were here last stream. Well, anyway, it's real cool. So we only need one more shape key here, which is you. Actually, you I will duplicate from this one because it's fairly similar. This is you. And you is a little bit more close up. And the sides. But it's also way more open in the bottom. There we go. It's almost as if singing. And since the heart will be visible, we might as well enlarge it a little bit. There we go. This is you. Have you ever made a praying mantis character? Not really. I have made a bunch of insects for Pragan though. Really proud of some of them. Like the fourth boss, Scorchy, which was a firefly. Well, not a firefly, a dragonfly. Or the penultimate boss, which was a spider, Hexy. Well, when it comes to fictitious characters, I think phobias are triggered only depending on the style. It's very easy to make insects look cute when you draw them, but you need to stylize them a whole lot. Alright, so we got the shapes done. I think we are going to save. And let's try making some textures for the expressions. Alright, coming here. And the cool thing is we are only going to change some parts. So we will add a new layer here. And we will copy everything to it for now. Wait, why do I have so many layers? Okay, whatever, the layer itself was copied, so we don't need this one. Delete layer, okay. And this one is base, and this one is expression. You're always doing a good job. Oh, thank you, Tsunami. Thank you so much. Streamlabs is awfully quiet right now. However, says pride you kinda cars. I said it like this because I am used to this UI from other programs. So alright, and I think we can delete all of this from this layer. And now we can just select everything in here. And here in the base we can color it. There we go. That way we can make an expression that changes the air shape, the heart to something else, or whatever. So now we add frames. Let me see. New frame, and these two will be linked. So it's the same image. Yeah, living in the city. I love Sonic art. I wish there was like an official way to play it on Steam right now. I wish. It would be so cool. So anyway, let's work on the first expression. And that will be happy, I think, yeah. And now the happy expression is just like this is done. This is bent. So we'll just do something like this. Something like this. So now we can add a little bit of anti-aliasing too. There we go. Yeah, you're right that the 45 degrees is mostly for the resting face. We can probably make it a little bit different. This one does have a little bit of a different shape. Let's see how this one looks in Blender, and then we can see how to modify it if needed. There we go. Alright, and one thing we should do. Right now we are saving in a PNG, so we are going to lose our friends. So I will save this as an sprite file. There we go. And now we can go here and export. Let me see, frames, all frames, okay. But not like GIF, as PNG. Okay. And now it should have exported a string of faces. There we go. In fact, I think I will do this again because I got a few things duplicated. There we go, export, and checking the files, there we go. We got 1 and 2. Cool. So, if we go to Blender now, and we will do something real cool. Here in shading, when we go to the face, we will change this from single image to image sequence. And we will click auto refresh. Yeah, Streamlabs did it again. I am sorry. It happens. And we got Jax 3D soundtrack in here. I'm sorry everyone, by the way, it happens. It's weird. Next week I will have the OBS setup. It's weird. So yeah, let's try this. As I was saying, like if I change this from single to image sequence, now we can change the offset in here. But actually I have to pick the correct one. There we go, and then image sequence. So we can do this now. He's so happy, yeah. What do you think of the eye so far? Should we change the orientation a little bit more? Or is like this okay for the... Okay, great. And the best thing is we can pair this with the blend shapes. Like this. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Atomaru. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I don't know why we are lagging now. I don't know what happened. Seems to be okay now? Or is it not? I don't know. It's weird. Are we back? Not yet. I'm not sure. Like, I promise my computer is a pretty strong computer. Thank you. Thank you so much, really. F1. Yeah, I don't know why we are lagging and why my expressions are so slow. It's only in the avatar, no? So I think I will just... Oh, are we back? No, not yet. I will just reset this. I'm sorry I'm gone for a second, but I am back real quick. There we go, getting rid of this, and we are back. There we go. You have friends on. Hey, thank you, really, really, I am really thankful. I really appreciate it a lot. Like, whenever any of you get some money or some time, or even your friends up, and just decide to spend it here on me, I really appreciate it because there's so much thing to do in the world, and you just chose me. Yeah, he's happy to be T-posing. Actually, if you want, we can do something fun. We can go here in pose mode and just do something like this and like this, and there we go. And we will do one thing more because right now I'm seeing this does some weird things with the rotation. I will add another extra control here. Let me see. If I come here and get the ball target as the elbow, it goes. What the heck is this? What is this? This is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. I am sorry, everyone. Let me see what to do instead. Thank you for the follow, Bato. Thank you so much. Because I want this to rotate, like to have this rotation instead. This is what I want, but how do I control this roll in here? Maybe with a copy rotation. From AK hand. I'm moving this here before the EK. Yeah, there we go. This is it. This works. Look at this. We just learned a new trick. So I do this in this side too. Copy rotation. Hand, but not air this time. And we move this in here. There we go. See? We found a problem, we find a solution for it. There we go. So we can come here and hide the bounce again. And here's what I wanted to do. Like I come here, rotate this like this. See, so now the guy is just happy to be here. He's not T-posing anymore. And we can keep working on the expressions like this. Another thing I can do is try to add an outline. We will add it with shaders later on, but for now we can add it here. Oh hey Brad, hello! Happy to see you here! Hi Kat, hi Sydney. My friends are my friends. So what I'll do is add another material here. And this material is going to be an emission one. Where it is? Here. And we'll just make it like dark green for now. Like this. Something like this. And this is outline. Say hello, hey! Hello to all of you. I don't know why the avatar is lagging again. It's weird. So in any case, now we can add another modifier here, and this one is solidify. And we flip the normals, we offset the materials twice, and important here in the outline material we should activate backface culling. There we go. So now we got a little outline that will help us see where everything is. I want to also change this to 0. Whoops. There we go. Something like this. Yeah, for the job, however, I don't think we can do a whole lot, because this is like a byproduct of how it works in Blender. Sadly, it will look better in the avatar when it's made by the shader though. Oh, this outline you mean, Boxit? It's very easy. Like, I have a material for that, the outline, and it has to have backface culling activated. And you just add a solidify modifier to the model. And you activate the flip into normals and offset materials. And that way, you know, it generates the hull automatically. I will make sure to eat the basics here. It's mostly useful for renders though. For everything else, you probably want to have shaders. There we go, much better. And as you can see, it struggles a little bit with weird shapes, but you know, it's good for now. It helps a little bit. Yeah, I don't think it will always look great no matter how you do it, because you know, whether you do it with a plugin or with a shader or everything, it always defaults to doing the same thing, which is creating a hull. Thank you, Ato. Yeah, sometimes the outlines are a little bit weird. Like from this angle, but from here it looks mostly okay. So in any case, now that we have this and we can see the model well, we can add more expressions to him. And yeah, I should save it.
Yo Gato, drink some water.
Too late, I already drank. Yeah, it is the best for now, at least. We can do better when we set up the avatar though. Yeah, I did! You know, if you want, I can drink even more. Yeah, exactly, that's what I said.
Oh no.
So yeah, let's go here to a sprite again. And let's add another frame. And this one is linked to. And here, let's see what's the next expression we should add. Maybe the angry one. And this one is like this. There we go. And of course we add our little anti-alias. Which will help round everything off a little bit. And let me see, what else when he's angry? Nothing else, just the eye, okay. So now we export again. And if we come to Blender, and now here in the face material, we change the offset. There we go! There we have the other expression. It's so useful to have this material set up. Alright, so moving on to the next. Because right now we got 3 expressions. Maybe now we should add the sad one, and I think we will try to make it more similar to this. Something in between. So we create a new frame, we link this. And with this one we are going to have fun. Let's see, I will paint this red for now. And pick this color again, which is just pure black, but whatever. And let's make like a weird graying face. There we go. And we'll just fill it, and you know, make it a solid shape. By the way, sadly it seems today is another of those days in which I have to remind the world that trans rights are human rights. I don't know, I wish I could just not talk about those things. But it seems the fuckery is still going on, stronger as ever. Like, man, it's so weird. Like, I don't understand the reason for all of this hate. Sometimes I feel like people are just hating for hate's sake. Yeah, that's most likely it. Like, they are just finding enemies. They are just making them up. Because I haven't ever seen a transphobic person that isn't also wildly sexist. There we go. So we get this shape. And we contract it by 2 pixels. And now we can just paint it like this and add some anti-alias. There we go. There we go. Yeah, exactly, as you say, El. Like, I remember that, prior to that, it was left-handed people, red-haired people even, and it's like, yeah, they are just moving the goalposts because they need someone to hate. I hate to see it. So yeah, like, all of this just to say that I will always try to make this a safe space. For coincidences in life, like a whole lot of my friends and mutuals in social media are trans people. I think it has to do maybe with, I don't know, enduring this kind of weird bully or social awkwardness makes people take refuge in art sometimes. Oh yeah, exactly. Transphobia under the guise of feminism is not feminist, to be honest. Like, it's weird because sometimes it's the weirdest thing, which is misandry. Like, it's such a contested thing. Like, a lot of people believe that it doesn't even exist, mostly because it's not as big of or a serious problem as misogyny. Like, that's how it is. But there is some people that are so hell bent against one sex that anything related to it is considered like toxic, and so they taint people. It's so weird. So I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about this because probably I am not qualified. So I just want to say that people need to be accepted for who they are. As long as you don't mean harm to anyone, nobody should mind what you do with your life. Alright, so we got this fried egg of an eye. Maybe we will add like a little bit of a tear going down. By the way, if at any time I say anything that makes any of you feel uncomfortable, please call me out on it. I will always try my best to improve. I never have a bad intent, but I can be ignorant. So if that happens, please let me know. There we go. Yeah, I think I should make the tier a little bit thicker in the vertical. Like this. Maybe? Yeah, this is way rounder. This is cool. Hey, you were on a phone call all this time, Dave. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry. I hate phone calls. Let's see how this looks for now. Well, it's not saved yet, actually. I should export. There we go. Why is it not saving yet? Export? Export? Let me see. Why is it not exporting? It's here, it's phase 4. It should be... It should be here. I am back, I'm sorry everyone. It's crashing like crazy today, like I won't do this anymore, like next week I am just remaking everything in OBS. Today is an odd day. I have to thank you all for being here and for having this patience with me. Like, I know this is less than ideal. Let's try our best, okay? So now it is not loading the last phase for some reason. It loads this one, but not this one. Which is strange because the graphic does exist. I will try something which is opening it yet again. There we go! Now it exists, now it finds it. I think the shape is good. We only need to add like the center. Oh, I am sorry to hear that. Like, that sounds like a big pain. Let me see. There we go. So going to a sprite again. And we'll make like a similar shape in the inside. We'll start with a circle. And then just adding some fun to it. Let me see. Something like this. And then a little bit in the center. Oh, that sound! I love it! My whole childhood. It's so good, like this is peak sound design. I don't think any brand has ever made a better corporative sound. Not even the Switch Snap, and the Switch Snap is real good. There we go. save up and spend it out on PS1. Windows 95 is real good. Windows XP is also real good. They fell off with Vista and they haven't recovered ever since. But before that, Windows was real good for their startup sounds. 95, 98 and XP are amazing. Also, I'm thinking maybe we could make something fun here. Let me know if this works for you or if you want it back. But I think this could be a real fun visual aid to the sad expression. Let's see. This is still not loading the new... Oh, because I haven't exported, of course. There we go. Alright, so now here in the shapes. Broken heart. Poor baby is sad. I think that's like a good way to add emotion. Alright, so let's go back to a sprite. And we still have 2 emotions to go. Let me see, which one were they? We got normal, happy, so maybe we could go with extra happy like this one and with blush. Because you know, love is a weird one with this shape, so we could maybe use it for something more fun like this. Or maybe something like shock instead. What do you think, Sunken? Shock and blush or super happy and blush? Super happy and blush. Okay, let's go. Coming right up. Let's do this. Alright, so I will create a new frame here, and it looks like the previous one, which we don't want. So we'll just come here, copy everything, and paste it in here. In fact, I'll delete everything and paste again. There we go. And now, the eye is a little bit bigger, so we'll do that. We'll expand it by 1 pixel. And I will paint this black. And then pick everything in here. Hey, look at her go! I wish I had that rhythm in me. This is my job, that's a good one! Also, I don't know why my avatar is lagging again. It's so weird. So now we contract the selection by 2. And we pick the color here. There we go. That's because you know quality and gem is quality. Maybe some questionable qualities, but she sure got them. I should make more jam stuff. I've been thinking about it for a long time. I want to make like little comics or animations with her and more. But so little time and so much to do. It's paying. I live in Spain with the S, with the P, without the S and without the P. All of the combinations. Hi, Cristales. Good time song. It happens, Nami, don't worry. I got you money? In any case, I will give it a big thought. I really want to make more jam stuff. Let me see if I can get like a good shape for the eye. I think this one works. Yeah, there we go. Something like this. Like I legit have like a whole game thought of about jam, but I don't know when I'll be able to do it. Okay, Adog, have a great breakfast. Oh, Shunken, if that's so late, like go to sleep. I will show this to you on Discord later. Okay? I don't want you to suffer tomorrow because of this. Like 3D models are cool, video games are cool, but health is important. Without health, you don't get anything else. Alright, we got this shape. So now we can add a little bit of shining here. Um, like a couple of roundish ones. Like this. We can add some anti-alias like this. And same here, to be honest. Also, don't worry about this silence. This Spyro song, for some reason, has some silence at the end. I love the Spyro soundtrack, for some reason, has this problem. There we go. Hey, don't worry, Sanken. Like, seriously, I will show you how the model turns out after this. We are almost done anyway. We only have to make one expression more. And if you need any changes, you can tell me afterwards and I will make them off camera. Like we have this star shape in here. There we go. And I think we will make it look better with some anti-alias. Like now we can just add shapes like this. Something like this. Making stars with pixel art is so hard. I don't know why. Thank you. Now we are only missing a couple details, which is this little thing. And maybe a smaller star in here. The smallest one we can make. Something like this. Maybe something like this. And of course the outside anti-alias. It's important to have those. There we go. Same for this part. Also, how much I love the Crash Bandicoot soundtrack. Like, it doesn't have to go so hard. Like, it's just a platformer soundtrack. Like, it's not like a rock song or anything. But it's so catchy. And it's so weirdly energetic. There we go. And let's see. I'm not getting it yet. Of course I didn't export. I always forget this step. There we go. I think we cooked with this one. I think we did a great job with this expression. It's such a cute design. Like I'm just happy that I get to work with it. Okay, so I think the last expression will be the trickiest one because it involves this top part too. Yeah, it should handle opening the mouth with any expression. Ah! should sustain any different expression. Because this will mix. Like you can set any expression and talk and everything will mix together. We made sure not to modify too much the shape when opening the mouth, which is why it's good to use blend shapes instead of bones. You get a lot more control. So yeah, let's go on the last one. Link. And here I will again delete everything and paste the default expression. There we go. So this one is easy. We just make this shape inside, add a little bit of an eyebrow, and make some blush. It'll be tricky to fit the blush inside, but other than that, it should be okay. So we do this. And we add this. And we are adding the hard anti-alias because we want to make the shape a little bit rounder. Like this. I think I will just add this to this side so it looks a little bit more shocked, like this. And if we add a not continuous line like this, it should look good from afar. And now we just need to add the blush. Or actually, we should add the eyebrow thing. Maybe something like this. Maybe something like this. Now for the blush. The blush is a little bit trickier because we don't have a lot of space. So we'll have to take some licenses from the reference. Maybe something like this. And now we can add something like this to the border. To make it seem a little bit shinier. Something like this. And for this we'll see what we can do. Because if we do this, We should have like a general shape too. Hey, thank you. I am happy that you are liking the results so far. Because you know, when a design is so good and it's so well designed, especially designs that this one is a bit like Sonic, you know, because it's a design that works very well in 2D, but it's super hard to adapt in 3D. And I always get a little bit nervous that maybe I will screw it up, or I will adapt out what makes the design so good. Because you know, I will hate to make a movie Sonic with this. How is the Persona soundtrack so good? What kinda demon did they make a deal with? Mabu, are you here? If you're here, please listen to this track. This is so good. A bit too slow, but it's also real beautiful. It does pick up later though. Alright. Hey, you can just do that? Can you seriously just... Because I have been reaching a lot of composers a few months ago. A bunch of them didn't come back, and some just came back with prohibitive prices. Alright, this is of course not yet. I should export. I always forget though. There we go. And I will have to do the trick. There we go. What do you think so far? I think we should fix this part, make it a little bit thicker, and maybe make the line go away though. Like I can do this. Yeah, like I understand though that everyone has a price that they need to respect. But man, maybe one day. In the meantime, I will work with amazing people that are also growing in this industry like me. Wink wink. I will show all of those consolidated professionals that all of us newcomers can also make amazing stuff. You don't know how hard I am trying, but I promise it will show. Also, wink wink, tune in next Tuesday. It will be something cool. There we go with the shine. Let's see. Oh, Sonic R soundtrack, my beloved. It's still not updating. There we go. Maybe this part needs to change. Oh, hi, Ruben. Hi. Hello. Welcome in here. I don't know why my avatar is lagging so much. It's so strange. Now it's working, but there we go. Alright, fixed. Strange solution. I just minimized it and maximized it again. There we go. How is this song so good? How is this song hidden in the game? Like it's only in the credits. Here we go. This song is just so beautiful. This song is so good and it's hidden, it's in the credits. No one is listening to the credits in Sonic R. And that's a crime. You're missing out. For always and forever, yeah. Let's try this again. There we go. I think this is what we needed. Yeah, I had Sonic R in physical for the PC. I had it from the Explosive collection. I bought it by €5 in a mall. Actually, in a supermarket. It was... I was broke and I just saw a Sonic game that I could afford and I went crazy with it. I will speedrun it. I will finish the whole thing in 30 minutes and then try to beat it again 100% in 25 minutes and so on. I lost mine. I think it should be at my parents' home. But I really don't know. So many games I lost. I also had a physical copy of Sonic Adventure DX. The one that came with Game Gear Sonic games included. I also had Earthbound Jim 3D. But I lost so many of those games. Alright, I think this is looking good in general, but this is not it. We need to add a little bit of shine to it. So what I'll do is create a new layer. If I can. How do I add a new layer here? I need to do it from here. Yeah. New layer, okay. And this layer I will just pick this color and draw like a big bulky shape. Bigger, bulkier. Something like this. And then the inside also. And now this layer I will... How do I do this? How do I change the layer mode? Properties, here we go. And let's see, screen maybe? Color dodge. Addition. Overlay. Overlay is not bad. Soft light. Maybe color. Yeah, color is good. Because what I will do is here. Wait, there we go. How can I just do this? How do I delete everything here? Just like this, okay. There we go, and now I can change the values a little bit. You maybe overlay, color brown. Let me see. I think color looks best. There we go. Yeah. So I can now flatten this down, and it, strangely enough, okay, I'll just leave it like this. There we go, overlay. Let's see my other. Oh, I maybe missed it. Let's see. Let's make the A software bigger. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's go here. And it seems the playlist is hard with Sonic art today. Not complaining though. Let me see, I do this, and then this. There we go. There we go. Should we keep both of them or only the external one? Because honestly, both things could work. We could do this. Let's see. Of course I forgot to export again. This extra step I always forget about. There we go. I am back. Sorry everyone. Oh, it happened again. I am sorry. This is it though. We made this thing. Yeah, Streamlabs is going to the bin. I am not going to use it anymore. Welcome back at all. Hope breakfast went well. In this time we have made all of the expressions. I think it's a good mix. Can we remove the green pixels anti-aliasing? Yeah, I think we should do that. Let's actually come here and just remove everything in here. There we go, but now we have also taken those, which we will add again. but removing everything that is red. There we go. Now we got back the correct ones. This is a really good sound too, yeah. It's so happy. I love the J. Yeah, it's from Sonic CD. I don't know if it's the American soundtrack or the Japanese one, because I never got to play Sonic CD back in the time. Okay, Japanese one. I don't have a modeling tutorial yet. I should try and make one sometime. Cause that one, the rigging one, I kinda improvised on stream. I should maybe make one someday. With an original character or something. The tutorial, by the way, it's on Coffee, but it's free. Like, it's also on YouTube. You don't need to pay anything. You can pay if you want. I will be thankful, but you really don't need to do that. So now, let me see. We go back here. And this is still the old one because I haven't exported. And now I need to do this thing. There we go. Much better, right? We'll make a shop with the hard to. Okay, that will be cool. Let's do that. That sounds awesome. Maybe something like this. Maybe we can even change this to a very bright pink. Or even add a tiny heart inside. Let's see. Let's see how this looks. And now we need to open the mouth to see it, and of course we need to do this trick. There we go. What do you think? Ah. Alright, well, with this we have finished making all of the expressions. And we also got the body rig with it and everything, and I think it was a super productive stream, despite everything falling off constantly. So yeah, I think I'm not gonna risk it. I am going to go straight to the just chatting scene. And I will check real quick if Shades is still online. Cause it's his birthday today and I would love to just wish him happy birthday. Let me see. thank you for being here. Let me see. Yeah, he's still online. So let's go with him. Okay, everyone, I have to thank you all. I had to be so grateful because you endured all of the scab, all of the crashes, all of the everything, and you stuck here with me most of the time. I don't know, I am so happy. I'm so thankful. So now, everyone say hi to Chase. Wish him a happy birthday and sing happy birthday to him, okay? See you.